This video contains mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
They let Jack leave with the spear.
Yes, they gave him some odd looks.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
They gave Jack some odd looks, but they had been told by numerous witnesses that Whitlow did this to himself. So
Okay.
they're already convinced of what it was, what happened.
Okay. Things are not getting better.
No.
So what would you guys
So,
like
and
to do?
I had an address with this key, correct?
Yes. There was a little scrap piece of paper like taped to the key that had an address on it.
Yeah. I say let's do that before somebody else goes to this address.
All right.
What time of night is it?
It's getting pretty late. I'd say it's maybe close to maybe like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night.
All right.
But you know,
Okay.
London is metropolitan enough city where you can get a cab relatively easily
Yeah, I would think
before at least before
10 at night
midnight.
wouldn't be a problem to get a cab.
So you tell the cab driver the address, and he brings you not too far away from the museum to another section of the Bloomsbury district of London called Devonshire Street. It's a 2-floor converted house that now has apartments in it, or flats. I'll use the writer's term
Okay.
of flats. The key is for a flat on the second floor of the house.
Okay. Now, while we're traveling here, can I use a spot hidden to make sure we're not being followed?
Sure, make a spot hidden
I would
roll.
like to as well.
And please tell me whether or not you pass.
How far is this? How long is this trip going to take? I mean, isn't it like an hour or something?
No, this is a couple blocks away from the British
No,
Museum.
I said it was
It's in the
Oh.
not
same
far from the
district.
museum.
Oh,
I
okay,
just
so
want to
you're
make
walking.
sure.
Yeah, it's in the same district as the museum. You can realistically walk.
So,
It would just take you longer to walk.
so Anson got a success and Sydney got a hard success.
All right.
And I got a regular success with the 69.
All right.
Ooh.
With the streets are kind of foggy. You know, it's late. It's London. But it's not impossible to see the streets, and you don't see anybody following you. But it also
Okay.
wouldn't be impossible to follow you still, because even the
All right.
best roll wouldn't necessarily be able to see far.
We gotta see where this key leads, though.
Yep. Let's head on up. And you said it was on the second story.
Yes.
And remember, loot the valuables. Guaranteed riches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go on up. Try to be quiet as we do so we don't alert any of the neighbors.
All right.
I don't know if you want a stealth roll for that or
I
not.
do want a stealth roll.
And okay.
What are we rolling stealth for? To sneak into the house?
Yeah, to make
Just
sure you don't.
well, I was thinking do it quietly, don't wake any of the neighbors.
Okay.
There are
Or alert
other,
any of the
there are
neighbors.
other flats.
I succeeded.
Okay. So I got a success, Sydney got a success.
That would
Both
be
regular.
a hard success for me with the 20.
All right.
Wow.
So you guys are able to get up there despite the floors creaking a little bit. You're moved quietly enough where you're not alerting anybody, and eventually you get to a door in the middle of the second floor hallway that has the matching number to the key.
Can I make a? I know we did a spot hidden, but can I make a listen check to see if there's maybe somebody in the house?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, that was a success. Regular success.
All right, you hear noises coming from the two flats on either side of that apartment, but nothing from downstairs and nothing from within the flat.
Okay. It just sounds like normal stuff.
Yeah, it's like you hear somebody
I-
listening to a
moving around.
radio. You hear people talking and moving back and forth.
Quiet
but,
conversation. Okay.
yeah, just normal everyday stuff.
All right.
I think maybe we should check the doorway for. I hate to say it because it sounds so D&D, but check for traps and alarms.
Yeah.
Can we do that? Is that something that can be done, Mr. Keeper?
Oh yeah, you can. It's another spot hidden roll.
Okay. That's a regular success for Rob or for Anson, and a hard success for Sydney. And I haven't seen Jax yet.
And there is nothing. It is pretty. You'd almost say cheap wooden door framing.
Okay, Anson, try the key.
I will put the key in and unlock the door.
Yep, the key turns in the lock, the door unlocks, and you're able to open it without an issue.
All right. Open it up and slip in kind of
So-
quickly,
You walk into
just to avoid being seen.
Vernon's flat. It is a small little area. Just basically mostly a living area with a little eating kitchen. There's a little area off to the side with a divider that sort of denotes a bedroom, and then a separate little water closet.
I am gonna go check the bedroom.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Is there anything here that looks like a work area, a desk, or anything like that?
So the living area, it's very cluttered. There are piles of books everywhere on all the furniture, paper scattered on a couple tables that are next to the couch. There is a chair in one corner with an overturned lamp and a marble.
Does it look
bust
like the
of
place has
Shakespeare.
been?
It does. If you had actually,
It looks like the place has been searched.
Make an idea roll.
What is
Okay.
idea?
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Tell them against.
So I should get a bonus die on this because I am sharp-witted.
oh, that's right. That's your talent.
Success.
All right.
Regular success.
Extreme success for a 11.
So
Wow.
you look.
I got a success, but not an extreme.
You look at the looking around. The room definitely looks like it's been, searched through violently. Like somebody broke in, was looking for something.
Damn it. Somebody
Um,
got
The door itself wasn't damaged in any way when you let yourself in with the key, but the one window that's in the
Okay.
flat looks like it was jimmied open from the outside. There's definitely marks on the windowsill, and the glass of the window seems like almost like it's cracked, like a tool is pushed up against it, like maybe a crowbar or something to
Okay.
leverage from the outside.
It's not exactly
look out the
pros
window.
prepared.
Is there like some sort of platform out there? Like I don't know, the eaves from the floor below or anything like that someone could stand on, or?
There's an alleyway beneath it with a bunch of boxes and crates, and it looks like maybe some sort of a dumpster container that could
Okay.
feasibly be pushed
Looked
off
like
a
someone
could have assembled platform to stand on, but there's
Okay.
nothing there. No permanent structure.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
and Jack, you said you were going to go into the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the bedroom is simple. It's got a bed, a chest of drawers with a nightstand. Bed covering is torn away. Drawers are hanging askew, and there's clothes everywhere.
I will search the room to see if there's anything hidden.
All right. Make a spot hidden roll.
That is a fail. Can I push it?
Of course you can push a roll. How would you like to? What would you like to do differently to really push the roll?
He's gonna like really get close to it, or even half-ass search it, risking making noise.
Okay. And make your push roll.
7 for an extreme.
All right. So, looking around, let's see. There's stuff, like I said, there's stuff everywhere, but you see poking out underneath some of the clothes is a photograph. The photo is of,
Look at this photograph.
the photograph is of 3 people standing like in a field. You would recognize them. The man in the middle is obviously Whitlow, and to either side of him is a Derry Merriweather. The other side is Christopher O'Donnell.
Huh.
Christopher O'Donnell.
Don't we know that name?
Yeah, they were all caretakers at the museum. O'Donnell was the one who had the handbill for the wax museum on him.
I'm going to
Okay.
say with the extreme
Seems like we have
success,
to.
I'm going to say that you also notice something tucked into the back of the nightstand, like it was purposefully hidden back there behind a drawer. It's a folded up piece of paper.
It's a map.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like some sort of ruin.
Yeah, it looks like a top-down topographical map.
Yeah.
Some kind of Stonehenge?
That's my thought. Some sort of standing stones.
Maybe standing stones, but also maybe a cemetery.
Could be, yeah. All right, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Now, Jack, you have a house in London. You live around England, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can he recognize?
It's a crypt.
Could be, yeah.
Uh,
Does he
it's like-
recognize the field they're in, like the location that the
what
photograph
kind
was
of
taken?
roll would that be?
It would be an
History?
an extreme intelligence roll, because there's no markers, anything to indicate where it is. So you have to like see if maybe
Okay.
you've seen this area before.
Come on.
11.
Well,
Out of 90, so that would be extreme.
All right. You recognize it as a field near Stonehenge, which is not far from London.
So I was right on the assumption of
Yeah.
Stonehenge, except it's near Stonehenge.
Yep.
And it's a field, so it's not Stonehenge. I'm still saying it's a crypt because when you look at the, like, if you were looking at a top-down topography of like where people are buried, that's what it looks like.
We might have to pick up a crowbar.
Huh. Well, yeah. That doesn't look at all like the topography of Stonehenge itself, though.
No, but as I said, the way the rectangles are and everything, and the way it's grouped, it's like it looks like a crypt where it's like single rectangles are like for single individual, like for single individuals, and then like the grouped ones look like they're for family, with the small ones being maybe for an infant or small child. It kind of looks like a family crypt.
That being said, we should get a crowbar from my place, and also we should definitely pay a visit to that wax museum again.
Again?
Yeah, I don't think we need
Guys
to do
got
that.
answers.
Yeah, but it's like
No, you
everything.
just want to fight Jack the Ripper.
Yes, that's exactly what I want.
You
Okay.
do realize if you start blasting away in London in that wax museum, the the coppers are going to be there like so fast.
True, but that's why I have the spear.
Okay.
Gotta stab it good.
Unless we can find like a really like a better reason to go back, I say we don't go back.
I'm with Anson. And actually, unless we can find not just a better reason, but a really good reason, I say let's not go back. That's basically.
Hey, I can provide you a few. Maybe he has something that can help with the map a little bit better, like specifically maybe figure out points of interest on the map. Or maybe he knows something about the location that we don't know.
Well, if we were going to do that, we'd be better off going through his notes and books to try to see if, because it looks like it was a quickly scribbled copy of one that he has. If we do
Right.
enough research, we can find like the full one.
Right. Is this
And I
paper
don't think that's going to be in the wax museum.
is this paper light? Is it like something you'd trace something?
Yeah, it looks like onion
Right.
skin. You can see the 3 folds on it.
Yeah, it's simple paper. Everyday, normal paper.
Simple, okay. Okay. Let's do a search roll on the rest of this place to see if there's anything else
Yeah.
before we go running off to wax museums or
Not the wax museum.
Who knows? Maybe
or
there's
not running off to the wax museum.
All right.
Yeah, spot hidden. Here we go.
Spot hidden roll.
I got a 21, hard success.
I got a regular success.
All right. Jack?
regular.
Regular seconds. Okay. So,
Hard.
I'm going to first say, Anson, you notice hanging right next to the door in the living room, next to where the little kitchen area is a little keyring with a key dangling from it. And the key has engraved on it BM.
BM. All right.
Sydney.
Well, the looks of the key, does it look like is it a modern key?
It's a
Or does it look older?
It's a modern key, but it's also very small. Like, it's not meant for a complicated lock.
Okay.
Like maybe a small keepsake box or jewelry box or something like that.
Or is it more like a padlock key?
It's more like a, I'd say maybe more like a door key.
Okay.
A temporary lock. Not something that's meant to permanently be there.
Okay. Okay. BM.
Sydney?
Let's see. What is Sydney's going to notice something too.
Yeah, kid, Sydney got the hard success.
Sydney, you notice that you are looking and your eyes are drawn to a closet that's in the room. And as you looking at it, you
Okay.
take a step or two forward in this direction. The door swings open, and you can swear you see a
Okay.
face looking back out at you.
I'm drawing my 9mm loot. I'm drawing my 9mm.
Make a sanity
And
roll
here
as well.
you said no shooting guns.
Make a
Oh,
sanity
make a sanity roll.
please.
Shooting.
Okay.
I'm
that
not
for
looking,
each of
not
us?
looking. Nope, not
How do I
looking.
roll
No, this
sanity?
is-
Oh,
Look
yeah, just roll
directly
the
at the
sanity.
horror.
Okay.
26 hard success.
All right. You don't lose any sanity. It's shocking, but as you're standing there, you have your gun raised. You notice that the face kind of looks like you. It has the same features, maybe a little distorted, but it looks like you're staring back at yourself.
Oh, that's kind
Yeah.
of creepy. Okay, I'm going to take out my electric torch and
All right.
what?
You take out your torch. You take a few steps forward, and you see inside the closet are jackets, a coat, scarves, and hanging right in the middle is roughly the size of your head, a mirror.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains why it looked like me.
But now you're
okay.
right
You
next
say
to
it's
it.
distorted?
It's distorted. It's the glass is making it a little distorted. It's just the glass.
So it's a little warped. Right.
Now, Sydney.
All right, I'm going to get Anson and
Sydney, as you're standing in front of the closet, now a little unnerved by the fact that you just saw your own face staring back at you, and you're feeling a little silly that you drew your.
Well, yeah, but it's a
on
mirror.
yourself. Your eye, you just sort of like, take a deep breath and relax, and you notice on the floor of the closet is a journal.
Oh, a journal.
Yep.
Okay. What kind of journal? What does it look like?
It's a small, like a personal journal. It just says journal on it. You flip it, you kind of like scan through it. Almost all of the pages in it are blank, except for one page.
Almost all the pages?
Yeah, one page has a writing.
Of
on
course. Well, I'm not the well. What is it? Okay, so what is the one page that's got writing on it say?
Oh, did it?
Do I understand it?
Oh yeah, it's in English. It's handwritten, but it's in English. Are you guys able to see it? Did it pop up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Okay.
it. Search offices tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be handed out. to you.
Conspiracy. Ask AM about needle thickness. Ceremony and circle when who will perform. Search offices tomorrow. Okay. I show it to
Who is AM?
one of the curators.
Is he alive or dead?
AM is Meriwether. He's alive.
And CO?
CO would be O'Donnell. Chris O'Donnell.
Also
Chris
alive.
Ceremony and circle. Okay, so that may be a stone circle that it's a map of.
Yeah.
Search offices tomorrow night. Shit. Now, what day is it today? I know it's before Christmas.
This is
believe
12/19, so this was.
What's that?
I think. When the heck is this? I'm trying to remember.
So this was written on December 19th, 1928.
Yeah, I'm thinking
So
maybe the search tomorrow night tonight. Might be tomorrow night.
Unless it's already happened.
All right. So,
Hmm.
because right now it's the 18th of December, according to one handout. So I'm looking at it, thinking that this handout was written. Actually, I don't know.
In the future?
Yeah. So I'm gonna just assume that's supposed to be a 17, not a 19. So it's supposed to be. I'm gonna say it was written the day before.
Okay.
Yeah, because the gala is supposed to be on the 18th, so it's the 18th.
Okay. So wait a second. If that says the 17th and the ceremony was the next day, the 18th, that means they've already searched the offices at the gala on the 18th.
Well, maybe he says search offices tomorrow night. Maybe he planned to do that before he unalived himself, or you know, he unalived
Yeah.
himself before he got a chance to.
So
We were
gonna have to-
in Meriwether's office, right, or was it O'Donnell's office we were in?
I believe
So we're
you
gonna
went
have
into
to
O'Donnell's
break into
office.
the opposite.
Okay. And we didn't find anything really in there, did we? Nothing out of
Nothing out of the ordinary in O'Donnell's office now.
out of the ordinary. And
we need to get-
Meriwether's was locked,
Yep.
as was Whitlow's.
Okay.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, we missed something. I don't know.
Well, obviously, what we missed was the other office.
Can we break into the museum and have a look?
Yeah, that wouldn't be
Or
hard.
should we even risk it? Breaking into a museum, yeah, that won't be tough.
No, we just go in near the end of the day, find somewhere to hide, and then after they close down, we.
So check it tomorrow.
and check it twice.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
didn't
we
even
can
have
do
time
that.
to do that. Neolithic myths. Ceremony and circle. Who will perform? The books in the room, are they? What kind of subject matter are they on? Are they all over the place? Or are they mostly? Whitlow specialized in Roman,
Yes. So
ancient Roman history, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're mostly about
And
Rome, but yeah, nothing related to Neolithic myths. If that's what you're asking.
yeah, that would be before the times Romans were in Britain, I believe. I mean, shit.
I mean, Neolithic was pretty old. I'm not saying like caveman-ish, but like Byzantine Empire-ish. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty certain that predates the Roman Empire.
yeah.
Who knows what kind of treasures are there?
True. I mean, it seems like we either find out where this map refers to, or we go back to the museum and break into the office we didn't break into.
Right.
Do we have any more else in this house to search? I mean, we found the weird mirror. Oh, by the way, hey, do you guys see this weird mirror? It's kind of like a funhouse mirror.
Huh.
Or
They had
possibly
mirrors.
a wax museum mirror.
Did they have mirrors like that in the wax museum?
I don't know. Did they have any mirrors at all?
Was there a mention of a? Let me see that. And
Hold on, I'm gonna look behind the mirror.
You look behind the mirror, you don't see
the
anything.
Chamber of Horrors.
Nope.
Did the Wax Museum have any kind of? Okay, they mentioned a Chamber of Horrors. I don't. Did it have any kind of mirror maze or anything as part of it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. Not that you remember.
All right. Maybe it was just. It's possible, I guess, that it might just be a mirror that the guy used to.
Try on clothes and look at himself.
Yeah,
Novel idea.
Yeah. I'm not buying it, but
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's
no,
possible.
It's Alice looking through the looking glass. It's a
I'm sure it's a portal to some creepy place. Maybe it's a portal we can go through and meet our very first characters that got lost.
Maybe we should get some warm clothes on because we might be going out into very cold weather.
Well, this is London. It's not exactly.
And it's December, so
yeah,
I'm probably wearing fairly.
You guys are already wearing at least seasonally appropriate clothes. You're not walking out through the streets of London in board shorts and a t-shirt. You're probably all wearing. At least
do we want to go through the rest?
Especially not in 1928.
Do we want to go through the rest of the house? I mean, obviously we've done a lot in the bedroom. Do we want to go do the living room, the kitchen, and the water closet?
Yeah.
What's in the fridge? Ooh, milk.
Don't drink it. It's probably bad for you.
That's right.
What's
would you really want to drink milk after all the milk references that have been made in this scenario?
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of off milk myself.
Yeah, I'm not into milk. Swearing off milk.
So, let's check the water closet. Just
okay.
I don't know how large it is. I would imagine fairly small in a place like this. But if there's something like a medicine cabinet or something in there.
Extreme success on the spot hit and roll.
Shoot, I'm not even sure I'll even try.
Okay. So
what I do?
Walk in the water closet. Aside from the toilet, and there's a little shower-ish thing that you can stand in, and a small sink. There's a medicine cabinet with at least a somewhat decent mirror in it. With your extreme spot hidden roll, I'm going to say that you can see that on the glass of the mirror, there seemed to be a little, there was writing on the mirror. Like somebody had taken a shower and then wrote on the glass of the mirror.
Let's run the hot water in the sink.
Run the hot water.
All right.
See if we can steam the room up.
Yeah.
You see, after a few minutes of running this hot water and building up enough steam, you can see about half of the word solstice on the glass.
Solstice, and that's got to be just a couple of days away.
Yeah, winter solstice is usually around the 21st.
Yeah.
We got to prevent it. We got to stop the ritual.
Okay. Well, we need to know where the ritual is at before we can do that.
I think I imagine the map is where it's going to be.
Well,
we need to find out where the map is pointing us to, though. And maybe a trip to the library would do that for us.
Or as I said, right in his notes here. I mean, there's got to be, there's obviously this guy was doing research on it. He's probably got it all right here.
Mhm.
So back to the museum with the killer leopards.
You really want to go up against those leopards, don't you?
Well, I already
He just
killed
wants to
them.
kill stuff.
I stabbed them good.
It doesn't mean they're dead.
What day of the week is it today?
Today would be a Friday.
Okay.
Is there anything else we want to look at here? Kitchen. Let's go. Let's go look in the kitchen.
Search the little kitchen area.
All right.
Might as well leave things not undone.
So
Extreme success.
the
That was-
kitchen
My first kill of the day.
is pretty simple. There's a small ice box, a sink with a couple dishes in it, wooden shelves that are designed to hold like plates and glasses. You don't see any of the ransacking that the rest of the flat had over here by the kitchen.
Oh,
So they knew what they were looking for.
Yeah, and with your extreme success, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
okay.
Okay. So they knew he didn't hide anything in the kitchen. Okay. Do you guys want to tackle the books and the mass number of books, or do you guys just want to head on out of here?
I mean, let's go through some of the papers that are strewn all over the place, so that they all look like typical. I mean, this looks like stuff that's already been gone over,
True.
but
All right.
Okay.
Sounds like a
and we already did a search in the room, so I'm not sure it'll bring anything up. But
sounds like a
yeah, is there
library.
anything unusual about or interesting about the books or the papers?
Roll library use.
No, I'm just gonna give you this. Going through all the books, you see he's got some notepads and obviously all these books on Roman history sprawled out. You see a little handwritten
What?
note. You see a handwritten note that says,
Sure.
"Does the museum have a copy
Sure, I'll
of the
take one.
Sarah Altaria?"
The Sarah Altaria, that sounds like a grimoire.
Do I know what the Sarah Mataria is? Can I make a roll of some kind?
How's that spelled?
I'm gonna try to put it in.
Oh,
chat.
cool.
Yeah, I want to check out that book for sure. I'll read it all. I read the book. I read the book.
We don't have the book. We
Yeah,
just
see,
know.
looking
We
around,
just know
that
the name
book
of the
is
book.
definitely not there.
No, I mean like in the library, that's where it is.
Well, we haven't
Well,
left
he was
yet.
wondering if the museum had a copy of it.
Yeah.
So we have to go back to the museum.
And that's
Altaria. Sounds
that
Latin.
look like Latin?
Sounds Latin.
Do any of us have Latin?
I do.
I do not.
What does Sarah Altaria mean in English? If it is Latin, of course.
I'll make a Latin check just in case.
Don't even bother because I'm not.
5 for extreme.
I have no translation of what this is, what it means.
Google Translate.
Looking through my notes.
Let's see.
It's
So
Spanish.
Spanish says it will be
Alteration.
or it will be altered.
Yeah.
Interesting.
apparently it says
But
in English, the other will be late in Latin.
The other will be late. I don't know. The alter thing sounds more better than the Latin translation. Sorry.
well, I don't know.
The other will be late.
Latin.
Hmm.
The other will be late. Huh.
We're just assuming it's
Like-
Latin.
Well, that's what it means in Latin. It means something else in Spanish. I don't know if any of us have Spanish.
The other could mean the other gods will be late.
Yeah, I don't have Spanish, so we wouldn't even have that particular translation if nobody has Spanish. The other will be late, or translate from French. Will be altered. Yeah, okay, that doesn't make any sense. Huh. Okay.
So that's all you guys find.
Okay. Well, I guess it's back to the museum.
To look for this book.
Well, search the office. We didn't search.
All right. Do you want to go back to the museum?
What
right
time
now?
of night? What time of day is it?
It's about midnight right
Well,
now.
what time is it in the game?
It's about midnight.
Oh, do you guys want to go? Gee, we'd have to break in.
Yes.
Yeah. And I imagine after tonight's events, the security may be a little jumpier than usual.
Yeah.
I could make a luck roll to see if one of the windows is open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like again, even if you find one, I'm imagining security is going to be kind of on high alert.
Luckily for you, I'm an expert at stealth.
Oh, I'm an expert at stealth too. Okay, we can go.
I'll just wait outside then.
Actually, I'll wait with Rob. Yeah, we'll be your backup. You can go in.
Yeah. What you are, Rob, is our getaway driver.
Well, since my stealth sucks, probably it would be better, yeah. Even though my drive auto is the standard, but you know.
All right.
It's better than
And-
nothing.
So you guys are going back
And
to the
our
museum?
getaway driver most likely be a cab anyway, since we don't have a car. But I don't know. When is the solstice exactly
We don't know.
this year?
Well, if today's the 18th, like 3 days,
Right.
2 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to nail it down exactly, but I know it's
Well,
within
do
a
you
couple
have
days.
astronomy or any kind of like science that might?
I just want to know, if we're
If we're too late.
how much time we have. Basically, no, I don't have astronomy. So
Yeah, do I?
it's something we can look up in the library tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. Do we want to head back to Jack's estate, or do we want to head to the hotel?
I wanted to head
No.
over to the museum to look for the
Okay.
All right.
look
You
for
want to
the
risk
book.
it today?
I think it's a horrible idea, but if Jack wants to go commit suicide, I mean, he's the one that's got the
no.
beer.
If Jack wants to unalive himself,
If Jack
Sorry,
wants to
Jack wants to
unalive-
unalive himself.
we just sorry. We
I'm
just set
going-
the algorithm on you again.
I'm going to try and look in there, see if I can find a way to get into the doors to find what we need for clues and hopefully find the book.
Okay.
All right.
Because at this point, time is not on our side.
So,
But that being said, I will risk it.
all right. You guys can go back to the museum. It's easy enough. It's a short walk. And you can make a luck roll to see if there's any visible way to get in.
Right.
Success.
Rob got a 48.
All right. So,
Sydney should roll.
I got a
Get
hard.
ridiculous luck.
I got an extreme.
all right.
That's a lot of extreme successes you've been getting.
Well, a lot of my stats are 90s, to be fair.
Okay.
So, there are several windows open, if that was what you were looking for, but they're all on the second floor of the museum, nothing on ground level. You do notice, or Sydney notices, that sort of off to the side of the main entrance, hidden from view, is what looks like a little descending staircase to a door labeled staff entrance.
Oh, that's convenient. I pointed out to Rob and Jack.
Zoinks, let's go to the staff entrance.
All right, it's a
Okay.
lock. The door is locked.
Oh, but we brought Rob, and he's got.
Do we really want to make the kind of noise breaking a door in that's gonna?
Well, it
Make.
can't be that sturdy of a lock. I mean, how much noise are you going to make?
I don't know. It's a museum, man. It's like
I can try to break through the door
Or
quietly.
we could just use these stairs to climb up to the second floor and go through a window.
There are no stairs that lead up.
That
to
is
the
also
second
an
floor.
option.
Yeah, but the stairs that lead up to the staff entrance will get us
No,
closer to the
those
second
stairs
floor.
lead down, sort of almost like to a basement.
Oh, that's pretty secluded. We should be able to.
which is where the offices were. They were
Yeah.
Correct.
beneath the ground floor.
Anyway, I'm gonna try and break through the door quietly.
Yeah, seems like.
Are you gonna try to pick the lock or just force it?
First, well, before you do that, let me give a listen at the door to see if
I will as well.
there's any obvious on the other side, which I failed, which I could use one luck
Success,
to,
though.
but
I succeeded
vote isn't
in a
it?
hard success.
That's success. Okay.
hmm
With the hard success, you don't hear anything immediately on the other side of the door, but you do hear distant footsteps
Oh,
from somewhere a little bit farther down. So if you were to assume that the
Okay.
door is at the end of a hallway, there are footsteps coming from the other end of the hallway.
Well,
I
if
whispered to everybody
we
else.
can hear the footsteps
Yeah.
through the door on this side.
Yep.
Whoever those footsteps belong to probably is going to hear us breaking in the door.
yeah, that's a good point.
Anybody have lock picking?
I have it at 1.
Yeah, I have the standard 1% lockpicking. I have a better chance of a critical, or of a critical
failed.
failure than I do of succeeding.
And I'm not going to push it, so
Yeah, that would be silly.
yeah. Well, do we try the window?
I guess we tried the window.
I can try to maybe boost someone up, give them a leg up, and see if they can reach it easier that way. Or how's everyone's climb?
I actually have decent climb.
I have a 50.
I have the basic 20, so
I have a 40.
I'll boost y'all up.
Well, boost up Jack. He's got the higher climb than I do.
I guess I can try to scale
See
my
if I can
way
give you.
down.
See if I can give you a bonus die or something.
I would say we give you a bonus die if Sid is helping lift you up.
Do you need a strength roll from me or?
I don't need a strength roll for that.
Climb.
I rolled a 1. Literally 1.
He didn't need my help.
All right. Jack just sort of Spider-Mans himself up to the nearest open window, the nearest lowest open window. Yeah, it's not a problem. You easily get up and inside. And
I mean, if I do roll the bonus die, he goes beyond to -%.
No, bonus die won't do that.
no, bonus die will not get you a negative roll.
Yeah, see if you can go get to that door and unlock it for us.
Jack, make a luck roll.
On it. That is a hard with the 27.
All right. So you end up entering the entranceway to where the gala was. The doors are open.
This is actually...
There's nobody there. But looking around, you notice a figure lying on the floor, not far from where Whitlow had been when he unalived himself.
Who's the figure?
It's dark. You'd have to go up and actually closely look.
I'm gonna take out my spear and head over.
All right.
Maybe a flashlight.
Actually, spear and flashlight.
Okay.
Just, do the cover move sort of thing to prevent the light from being seen.
Okay.
Like from I Am Legend.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
You cross the room, keeping your flashlight turned away, and you see that laying on the floor is a man in a security guard uniform.
Oh, shit.
Oh, seems like it's already been invaded. I'm gonna search for keys on the security guard.
Oh, yeah, he has a full
Does he have
keys, yeah.
Does he have a gun?
I'm gonna take the keys. Any weapons on him?
He has a nightstick.
Ooh.
Who's got a good brawl?
What is
got a decent brawl?
Sydney's is 50.
55.
I will definitely keep that in mind for Sydney. I take the keys in the nightstick and I'm gonna head to the offices to get to the security entrance and let the other two in.
Okay.
You're going to have to go past those footsteps in the basement.
Which I assume is a bad guy. Which a spear should be a formidable thing to use.
All right, well, Jack, you can make a stealth roll.
Alternatively, I could wear the security guard uniform.
Why? They obviously have no respect. I mean, it's not going to help you. They're just going to kill you anyway.
No,
or try to.
It's a disguise to help with intimidate.
So
they just killed a security guard. I don't think that's intimidating.
Is this guard dead, or does he look like he's been knocked out?
No, he did.
Actually, Jack, when you look at him, you can see he's still breathing. He was probably knocked unconscious.
Oh.
Hey, Jack, get your foot off his throat.
Okay, I'll leave him alone then. He at least deserves decency of clothing. So, let's take the stuff and then go deal with the threat at hand.
Yes.
Good deal.
All right.
So if this is one of the two, one of the other two, or even any of the other three museum guys that we've met, they wouldn't have to.
They wouldn't
I
have
mean,
to
I
knock.
would think
They
they'd
wouldn't
be
have to
able to
knock
get
out.
in on their own and not have to worry about
Yeah,
knocking out a security
they
guard.
probably have keys to the. I mean, and it's their own offices, so it's got to
Yeah.
be somebody else.
Yeah,
And
but the
unless
question
it's
is
just
too.
be too suspicious to be in after dark, or after
They're
closing.
curators. I'm sure
But
they
yeah,
work
I
all
would think.
kinds of weird hours.
Yeah, I mean that's my initial
That
thought
being
anyway.
said, I am gonna head down to the offices and I'm gonna use the nightstick in case I come by that suspicious person.
Don't you have a spear?
Yeah, but if I take him alive, we can question him.
That's
All right.
true.
Make a stealth roll.
And I get a bonus die to that. That is a 10.
All right. So you move quietly, very quietly. You have no idea where another person might be, but you don't see anybody as you walk. And you're able to reach the staff entrance door without making a noise or seeing anybody.
Anyway, I unlock the door.
Okay. Yeah, it's easy enough to do with keys that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess,
you can,
guess
let your
we'll
companions
slip
in.
inside and
So Sydney will go in and she will ready her pistol.
I hand her the nightstick and I say, "The security guard was knocked out. Somebody's here."
Okay. Well, I have. I probably didn't bring the machete with me, but okay, yeah, I'll take the nightstick.
All right.
I've got my revolver because that's what I got. Yeah, let's check Meriwether's office.
All right. You're walking.
But I will ready the pistol.
You walk in the direction of where the offices are, and something jumps out at you at being different almost immediately. What you see is what looks like a giant black stain coming out of O'Donnell's office and curving down a little bit away to a closed closet door.
So it is actually seeping under that door too, or is it
No, the
just
door's
heading in that direction?
Oh, you mean the janitor's closet door? That door is closed.
Yeah. Right, but the seeping from under O'Donnell's door,
That door, his door,
has
his
it
door is
actually
open. The door to his office is open.
right?
I am.
But this stuff that's this black stuff, has it reached the janitor's closet, or
Yes.
is it just heading in that direction? Okay.
No, you see it reaching.
Jack, this
and
looks like something you
it
do.
was. It goes right underneath the door to the janitor's closet.
Okay. Is it? Can we see it actually flowing, or is it just
No, it's
a
not.
puddle at this point?
It's a streak.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh, a
say
streak.
to
Okay.
the two of them to go search the office while I go check the closet.
Okay.
I take out the spear.
Can I tell? You say it's a streak. Can I tell by looking at it whether it's gone from the office to the janitor closet or from the janitor closet to the office?
Ooh.
By a closer look, you tell it definitely started in O'Donnell's office and went to the janitor's closet, and it's also clearly blood that has started to dry. It's still black and red in places, but it's Other places it's dark, and with the low light in the
Can I
basement, it's almost black.
can I
I'm
tell by
going.
looking at it whether it was a body being dragged? I mean, are there like heel marks or something from?
Um, I'd
Or
say
is,
yeah.
or
You
is that too hard
notice
to
what
tell in
look
the dark?
like little dried footprints next to it that look like they were little, like they had walked through blood and were moving parallel to the street blood streak.
Oh, okay,
Hmm.
okay. And these man-sized or
Oh, definitely,
smaller?
definitely man size.
Okay, okay.
Do you want to check the closet?
Yeah, I think we might find a body in there, but yeah, let's check the closet.
Hopefully, we just find a body in there. Something else.
Yeah, hopefully a body is all that's in there. That and a mop, some buckets and stuff.
I'll go with Anston. I have both my nightstick and my pistol ready.
All right. So, you guys are all you guys going to the closet?
No, just the two of us.
Jack,
Rob,
what did you watch? What did you watch? Keep an eye out. Make sure nothing comes up behind us.
I gotcha. I'm gonna
Okay.
check the closet to make sure nothing's in there that's dangerous.
All right, I will keep a watch out then.
All right.
And I'll back up Jack behind him because he's got the spear.
Yep. All right. So the two of you go up to the closed janitor's closet door. You open it, and you can clearly, easily see a corpse. Entrails spilling out on the ground, eyes wide but faded, and the mouth open and twisted.
That's weird. If
I need the two of you.
I mean, they
Oh, look, it's a mutilated body. That's weird.
and you both need to make sanity rolls.
okay.
So, what do you guys see?
Definitely a dead body.
Anyone we know?
Is there anybody we know of? Shining my light on it.
You would recognize the body of Christopher O'Donnell.
It's Chris, the O'Donnell guy. Looks like he was in a lot of pain. But this is weird. Why would they go to such extreme lengths to butcher this guy, but leave the security guard alive? And why leave the security guard laying out on the floor when they obviously took care to move this corpse from the office into the closet?
Yeah, and if you were going to hide a body in the closet, particularly a janitor's closet, why wouldn't you grab a mop and a bucket and clean up the blood streak
Yeah.
that very obviously led to the body?
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Unless we
I-
interrupted somebody before they could.
Blood's too dry. They said it's already starting
that's
to.
true.
This isn't that fresh of a kill.
I'm gonna try going around looking for the assailant.
I'm gonna go check the office. Anson, you want to come with me?
Yeah, let's
By
check
the way, I'm
O'Donnell's
gonna
office.
give you two the keys, though.
Okay.
Yeah, because Meriwether's office is the one I really want to look at.
Now
yeah,
Jack's
let's-
on the hunt.
Let's check this one out again. And
Okay. Let's make it quick too.
yeah, we were in here before and we didn't find anything.
Okay, so very quickly.
Quickly.
Yeah, just give it a search to see if there's.
Aside from the office being sort of ramshackled and blood over a lot of things, there's nothing is different.
Being very careful not to step in any of this blood and track it around. I don't want evidence on me.
Okay, what about the office that was locked that we never checked?
Yeah, let's go to Meriwether's office and see if we can find the key for that.
All right.
Or check it first to see if it's unlocked.
Can I do a thorough search of the museum to see if I can find the assailant?
Sure. You can make a. I'll let you make a spot hidden roll.
Even if I have to spend luck, I will. That's a fail. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna risk getting spotted myself by the assailant.
At least then you'll know who they are.
True. That is a 17 for a hard success. But could I spend 3 luck to make it an extreme?
No.
You can't
No,
spend
you
luck
can't
on
buy
a
higher.
push.
And you can't spend luck to get a higher level of success.
You actually can. I did read that you can spend luck to get
Really?
a higher result. Yeah, but you
Yeah,
cannot spend it on a push.
But they did say I can't do it on a push, so
No.
hard success remains.
Yeah. Well, you notice that there's the front door to the museum is completely unlocked. So you could have.
Oh, that's not good.
You could have entered that way without having to sneak into the building. But you also notice that there are no guards between, aside from the one that's unconscious, between the basement and the entranceway.
Okay.
I think maybe the
But-
guards are part of what's going on.
And what,
But
they clubbed themselves
no-
unconscious?
But no
Well,
assailant.
maybe one of them wasn't, but
No,
there were
if
other
there was
guards
an
that were.
assailant, they are gone.
Alright, so they escaped. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the others and let them know that they escaped.
Okay.
All right, can we find the key and get into Meriwether's office?
The door to Meriwether's office is locked, and you do not have a key to it.
So
None of those keys. Huh.
Meriwether's office, no.
I'm going to bust in the door. I'm going to bust in the door.
All right. Make a strength roll.
Strength check. That is a success.
It's a cheap
Get
door.
swole.
It's temporary, and you just kick the lock out without any trouble. It's a relatively, especially compared to O'Donnell's office, large. There is a very large desk sort of dominating the middle of the room. There are several framed diplomas and brass lamps attached to the wall, and a metal desk sign reads A. Meriwether.
Okay, let's turn this room upside down. Looking for
Let's toss the room, yeah, see if we can find anything.
yeah. Looking for books.
Probably on his bookshelf.
See if we find one that matches this Sarah Alteria.
I take it we would be rolling spot hidden.
You would be rolling spot hiddens.
Let's roll some
Yay.
spot hidden. I failed.
Regular success.
You see several books on various Neolithic peoples. You got Celts and Picts, all that. Books
Excellent.
about them. Arranged very neatly.
Okay.
Nothing is disturbed, and there's no missing.
Is there an atlas or anything?
Make a luck roll, because I'm not sure.
That. Hard success.
I'm gonna say yes. There's an atlas there.
Okay. So when I meant atlas, I meant like a Neolithic atlas or a cart or a monograph.
Yeah, what I wanted to do is go through these books and see
See if there's an
if we
illustration.
can find a
of-
map exactly that matches the map we have.
And if not matches, at least is congruent with it.
Okay, let's see.
And I've said I'll take library use. I've got a pretty good library use.
You go, Rob. Mine's 20.
So do we need to roll anything for this?
I'm gonna say that inside the atlas is mostly just very generic information.
Okay.
Um,
No maps or anything?
no maps. And only a small notation about an event around 3100 BC about the construction of Stonehenge.
Okay.
That's
And that is
There's a theory
basically
that there
just
was
a
bodies buried around it.
I knew it was a crypt.
So, can I find a map of Stonehenge or like an overhead diagram in one of these books of Stonehenge?
I'll say yeah. It's exactly like the drawing that you found. That was found in Willow's apartment.
Okay. Are there any differences between the two?
No.
Or is it exact? Okay.
It's almost
Okay, so
exact.
this is Stonehenge.
So it is a crypt underneath Stonehenge.
Or something, yeah, or burial mounds or something. But yeah, let's wow. Stonehenge, winter solstice, which has got to be coming up in a couple of days. Did we find anything else searching the? Well, I know I didn't find anything because I blew my roll, but
Did I find anything else?
In just the bookcase, there is
More like the desk.
in the desk. You notice that
Yeah.
there are a couple drawers in the desk. The one on let's see, the top drawer is locked. The bottom drawer is unlocked.
Okay, so what's in the bottom drawer?
There's different paperworks, like invoices, sort of like receipts of shipments, and a small calendar with the number 21 circled.
21 is
21st. That would be of December, correct?
Circled.
Yeah.
Hanson, can you help with this upper lock?
Yeah, I'll try to pry open that upper Drawer.
Okay.
What if that's where the small key goes?
That's a regular
Ooh.
success.
Yeah, you're
Actually,
able to.
just to be, I am able. Okay, I was
Yeah,
going to say
you're
just be
able
sure. I'll
to
spend a little luck, but
open the drawer. You just put a little effort behind it, and you yank the drawer open. And inside
It's not a very
okay.
good lock.
is a locked box.
Oh,
Metal or
A small metal box.
I will take out the key that we got from Whitlow's apartment and see if it matches.
The key is too big for the lock.
Okay.
Box.
it was like a door key. It's just a little box with like a little key. Just do you have a knife or something? Just pry it open. Screwdriver.
I got a knife.
That's not a knife. Now this is
I've
a
got a
knife.
See if
And
I
she
can
holds
pry
up
it
the
open with a
nightstick.
knife.
Well, if we know
Jack
that
says
Jack
that
has
is
a
not a
knife.
knife.
We know that Jack has a knife.
Yeah, a knife, a
Into a
spear, a
knife.
gun, probably a rocket launcher in there somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, can I pry it open with a knife or try to pry it open with a knife?
Just grab the letter opener from the desk and just chunk.
I will spend 7 luck to make that a success.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to using like a pen that you find in the drawer, just help pop the lock open. And inside, let's see, there is colored chalk. An empty glass vial.
Colored
Sniff it. Sniff it. Does it smell like that weird white yogurt stuff, milk yogurt stuff?
If you smell it, it has an odd smell to it. You can't place it, but it does smell odd.
I reckon. Colored
Possibly.
chalk. Does the colored chalk like if you pick up the colored chalk, is it red and does it come off like liquidy on your fingers? Meaning it was like made with blood or something like that.
Well, you do notice that it's a box of several different colored chalks, but the red chalk in it has been used. It's just chalk,
Okay.
but it's definitely smaller than the other sticks of chalk.
Can I go look for the book, the Sarah Altura?
Where do you want to look for it?
Yeah.
I guess first place I'm gonna look is in the office, and then in the storage area.
They already looked in the office. They didn't find it.
Does the museum have some sort of library?
The museum does
Like
have
a research library or
It's
anything?
a very large research library. Actually,
We can
That
try
one's probably
checking
the
there
best
for
one.
there's a
it.
chance you guys might even know about it. I've heard about it before.
Yeah, the London Museum's pretty.
Sounds like a library use check.
Well, I've got that covered if nobody else does.
Well, yes, it would be a library use check
Anyway.
to search the library.
Let's check the library then.
We'll make a library use roll.
That's a fail for me.
Fail for me.
Wow. I'm gonna spend 5 luck to make that a success. Darn it.
Could just push it.
It's 70. Let me push it.
Okay.
Let me just take a an unadvisable amount of time to try and just be so meticulous about this.
Okay.
And I got a hard success.
You rolled listen.
Oh, I did roll this. What the
Yeah.
heck? Can I use that
Okay.
roll for my
You
library?
listen. There's doesn't sound like there's anybody around. But
Okay.
the library
Hit the wrong button. Yeah, success.
Yeah, success. You
It's
go to
right under the
you
library.
go to a card catalog and you start searching, and you're not finding anything at first, and then you see they have a card catalog section of rare books, and you find a little notation of a book called the Sarah Altaria,
All right.
and it points you to a
Can we
location
track?
in the secure area of the reading room.
Nice. Let's go look for it. The secure area you're going to tell me is locked, right?
Actually, I'm gonna tell you it's not locked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's worse. That means somebody else already got to it.
Is it not locked and the door is ajar?
The door is closed, but it's not locked.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go track this thing down.
All right. You go into the rare book section. You go to the location where the Sarah Altaria is supposed to be, and you find a book there. Small, thin book. Looks handwritten. Are you gonna peruse it?
I will read the book.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it, see if I can read it.
All
My
right,
guess is it's probably in Latin.
The first thing you notice is yes, it's in Latin, and that the last page has been removed, been ripped out of the book.
Damn it.
What's in the rest of it?
I'm probably not sure if I can tell this or not, but does it look like it was recently removed, or?
You'd have no way of knowing.
I mean, does the tear look old and like it was
No, it
removed
looks like
hundreds
it's
of years
probably a
ago?
relatively
No.
recent tear. The paper isn't stained or
Okay.
anything to be around the tear, and you would need to make a Latin.
Okay.
roll to understand
I'm
it.
good.
I will first have to hand that to Jack so he can make a Latin roll.
I will do the Latin roll. Please give me a good roll, please. 4%.
All right.
Scream.
So, first, a few things. First, you're going to take 1d3 sanity loss automatically.
Yay! Sanity loss.
You can improve your Cthulhu Mythos by 6.
Wow.
My Cthulhu Mythos goes up by 6.
Yes. And
Keep going. Whoa!
it's a very, like I said, it's a short book. It won't take you long just to go through it quickly. Before you ask, no, there are no spells in it. I know that's going to be a question.
Can you get the gist of the subject matter?
Yes. It is a...
What's it say? What's it say?
It describes the arrival of Roman legions in the British Isles and the horrors they encounter amid the local tribesmen and their artifacts. I'm actually going to show you this. You can see this part. And you should have access to that now.
Yeah.
Hey, now my Mythos is in the 20s. We're in the green. We're in the grave.
Oh, cool. And they're artifacts. Hmm.
Obviously, it's a good place to get some loot.
You keep mentioning loot. I don't think the loot in this game is the kind that,
Yeah, usually loot
brag
is
about.
like the kind that'll kill you before it
Drives you
gives you
insane.
anything. But
No,
I
the
say
most valuable loot of them all is the forbidden knowledge within.
it's the
Uh-huh.
stuff that makes you insane.
You know, forbidden knowledge that opens up terrifying vistas of reality, that sort of thing.
So I would say, unless there's something else you think we need to do here, that we get out.
Take the book.
I know that library use push probably took a lot of time,
It did.
so it's probably getting close to morning, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get out of here.
Yeah, take the book, take the box with the chalk and the vial, and I don't think there's anything else to take. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here.
Did we ever search the body of the corpse in the closet really quick?
Ew.
That's actually a good point. Maybe it has the tarot page.
That's a thought.
All
Why
right,
don't you guys do that real quick?
You can go
I don't
check
wanna look.
O'Donnell's body. And when you do, you can notice that his shirt is torn open and something has been drawn on his chest.
Oh, in red chalk?
There's some, looks like might be red chalk. It's hard to tell.
What's it a symbol of?
It looks like the same symbol as the guys that had a tattoo on their hands, as those tattoos.
In the wax museum.
Yes.
Yeah.
So symbol of an ancient.
I feel like we have
British
to go to the
cult.
Wax Museum. I think our top culprit might be there.
Not entirely
It's
sure.
not like they live there.
All right.
Although I really want to see when they reopen, really want to see the exhibit of the aquatic thing they have shipping in from Innsmouth.
Yeah.
All right. As you're
But let's get out of here before somebody discovers us.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go.
As you're standing there,
So as we're leaving,
hear the sound of somebody walking down the stairs into the basement.
Let's go. Close the door and sneak out of here. Tippy-toey.
And that's where I'm going to end the session.